So, as I was about to seamlessly introduce our warm welcome to Nancy Huth.
I think the microphone went off.
Yeah.
Is it off?
I think it's just
No,
the
now it's
thing,
there we go.
pickup in the back is the problem.
Better. Thanks. Cold. Sometimes the too tall or too short, one or the other. Okay. Cold. Sometimes the idea of escaping, sometimes container, what may be the same thing. The way fire extends a wall, the way syllables are dropped and days clapped and X'd just to make sure. Sometimes the idea, sometimes container, and the difference between hear, see, know. The way fire is captured by ear as hissing or by fanning the starting point. Still and again snow, heaving against walls to see if they give. And sometimes the idea of escape and the buttoning, skidding along the angles, now the way a fire extends a wall. This is a response to a response to a response. Doors and violets.
Nancy, can everyone hear in the back?
Okay. Sure.
It's not on at all.
Yeah.
Just say your name.
Nancy.
Well,
That's working. Okay. Doors and violets. Smoke or smolder, the moon is full and sifty tendrils of, proud or the smolder to the real, lazy, wretched lying. I would sing these strings to the moon full of violet and doors, where my eyes, ears, mouth, nose should be. If strings could, if I could remember or rouse, like a cloying rhyme never fully closed, like an old poem, moonlight in my bed, or regret, or forgetful midnight words vibrating like smoke. I've been having a productive summer, but not really productive in the way I'd planned. I've been doing a lot of yard work and housework and repetitive manual physical things, so I've been using that as a basis for these last couple of poems. They're tentatively titled Dirt Works. So there's a I begin with kind of a list of the actual physical thing I'm doing, and then I write a response to it. Dirt number 1. I wash windows to determine which side of my house is most vulnerable. I wash windows to remember I am no Audrey, Edie, improbably lovely, pink, and symmetrical. I wash windows to stretch and sweat. I wash windows to see clearly. I wash windows to forget what was written. I wash windows so the rain will come. I wash windows so the boundaries are blurred. I wash windows for the clicking into place. I wash windows for the framing and framed. I wash windows for the squeak and click. I wash windows to be seen more clearly. I wash windows for the prick of light. I wash windows to smell the open and closed. So this is dirt number 1A. Framing and framed, the squeak and click open, click closed. Rain will come. I am no Audrey, pink, improbably cool, symmetrical. I wash and stretch and sweat, barely can see past my long-nosed face to where steam-written words had lived. I squeaked them, smudged them away into green treedness, leaves flipping silver, daylilies long, old dogs sleeping beneath, sun-etched hole above, if I tilt my little eyes to that blur. Smell the open and closed, now that night further blurs the boundaries. Light pricks the air full to make more space. Weather comes from the west, possibly much more than cloud, rain, snow. For instance, now, air thick, sweaty with summer, pushes against insistent animal begging attention, my crooked face. Somehow I have made this possible, likely enough. Dirt number 2. I sweep sand into cracks to fill them. I sweep sand so the bricks don't move. I sweep sand to watch the time pass. I sweep sand to the corners. I sweep sand to the tiny places that appear when my back is turned. I sweep sand to provide a solid foundation. I sweep sand to find more open space. I sweep sand to balance it all. I sweep sand so the pattern is clear. I sweep sand to notice the ground. I sweep sand to fill it all. I sweep sand to ignore the white curtains above. I sweep sand to keep it from leaving. I sweep sand and blink at the hard light. I sweep sand to remember it is glass. I sweep sand to remember that sometimes it is black. I sweep sand because it is not snow. I sweep sand for the shh, shh, shh. I sweep sand for the heat. And I'll end with this. This is dirt number 2A. Not snow, not cold, not soft, not white. Glass, hard light, squinty bits of glare, and sound to measure time and place. This shh, shh is broom, but could be shovel on ice. The sweep is the important thing, grit and grunt, the slap and shadow of white curtains, pregnant with wind, sweat, and ignoring, making it somehow clear, smooth, leaving just hush and arms, cracks, and the work, the work, the work, the work. I am tall and footed, a temporary god swept into place by pattern and part by ants bubbling up bits of sand and pieces clear only when. Thank you.
Jessica Bozek.